Hey everyone, Irit here with another December daily video. I want to remind you that this month I'm collaborating with Barbara from 49Dragonflies. We are alternating days, and check out her channel. The link is below for more lovely December daily inspiration. In today's video, I will be adding photos from the 10th of December till the 15th. I'm doing it 5 days at a time, even though I have to say that after finishing filming, I suddenly discovered that I had some extra photos that I printed with the previous batch. And yeah, but it all turned out really well. And I added some really fun pages to this half of my signature. So I'm working kind of in 5 days span. Each 5 days are in half a signature. So I have 3 signatures, that's 6 halves, and you know what I mean. So here I'm working on from the 10th till the 15th, which is the first part of my second signature. I hope that makes sense, and I'm sorry if it doesn't, but I'm just putting photos in my December daily. And I'm also using the foiled pieces that I created, and you can see exactly how I did that in my previous video. I will link it for you. And I'm trying to use them. I didn't end up using all of them, but I did use some. And I'm also taking this opportunity to change up things that I'm not really loving. And for example, that vellum piece with the music notes, it is beautiful, but I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. So I ended up changing it up. I really wanted to add this golden piece of foil, but yeah, it didn't really work with the music notes. So bring out the bling, I grabbed this other piece of foil. I just have a bunch of stuff that, you know, I've had in my stash for ages and I really want to use here. I feel like this project is kind of the perfect place to use a lot of the stuff that, you know, I've been hoarding, I've been holding on to, saving for that special project. Well, that special project is here. December Daily Junk Journal is just, you know, taking it all in, whatever I'm throwing at it. And it's getting chunkier and chunkier by the minute. I think soon I will have to kind of really pay attention to what I'm adding. So probably the next batch of photos, I'll keep it very, very like minimal. I don't think, you know, thinking back, today is the 20th. I don't think anything too exciting happened in the last 5 days anyway. So that's me thinking. Oh, actually, no, I was searching for my my small trimmer after showing it to you in my last video. I misplaced it and I don't know where it is. So yeah, that means that I might have to tackle the mess that is my craft room so I can find it. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to trim it down, and eventually I think I'll just grab my full-size Big Brother trimmer. So yeah, I really had fun playing around with this. I think a few things that I've learned is that I need to pay attention when I'm developing my photos that a horizontal or like landscape orientation of a 4x6 is not really working for me for this album. So if I want to develop such photos, I think I would prefer to just put 2 on a 4x6 print so that I can have them just be a smaller size. And what I did there with the foil and the vellum, just going back to what I'm actually doing now, is you can see I just stitched the bottom part of it. So I kind of have a little pocket, and I think it's actually a really good idea to have these pockets in your journal because you can keep there, for example, photos that or embellishments or whatever ephemera that you want to include in your album. So have it right there handy and not somewhere separate where you might misplace it, like I did with my other photos. Okay, now I'm taking one of these music notes foiled paper from Heidi Swap that I foiled in gold, of course. and I'm going to add it opposite this page. You can see what I did off camera is I fussy cut the photo on the right of my girls baking, and this was a perfect photo to fussy cut like this because I took it, it was actually in the mall, and there were other parents standing behind them and, looking at their own kids. So the background was really unnecessary, just busy, and basically like two guys with, their hands folded. And it was just, so that is an example of just a perfect opportunity to fussy cut your photos. And if you can glue them on top of some fun vellum, like I did here, it's a gold polka dot vellum, then, well, it's all good. So I'm having like my little 2-page spread there with my girls, and what I have here on the left is actually another prompt page that I did. Oh, it's all moving so fast. I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to figure out where I can stick my photos. So you see, I have these 2 photos that I had really fun time foiling, and the orientation just makes it so that I have to glue them kind of turned in my album. It's not the end of the world, but aesthetically, I'm not too crazy about that. So note to self, no more full-sized photos like this. It was just have been so much better if I just printed these 2 on one portrait 4x6 print. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, but anyway, I'm making it work, and I'm just gluing them back to back, and I'm kind of, you can see I have one piece of paper kind of stuck in the middle there because I want to make this basically into a tip-in. So I'm going to use that piece of paper that I sandwiched between the photos and glue that into my junk journal. And the reason I did that is because I didn't want to cover any of my photo. So normally I would just take a piece of washi or something like that and stick it on whatever paper photo I want to use as a tip-in, and it would cover the edge of the photo. This time I didn't do this, so that's why I went with the sandwiched paper technique is what I'm going to call it. Okay, this was such a good idea. If I do say so myself. I was just so happy with it. So this was this breakfast that I made for myself. I actually attempted to make pancakes. I have made pancakes in the past. I have to say it's not my favorite thing. I'm not really huge on dough unless it's like pizza dough, and then it still has to be thin and everything. But yeah, anyway, I was out of oatmeal, which is... it's pretty much catastrophic in my house, but yeah, so I made these pancakes and they turned out really pretty. So I put them on one of my pretty plates. I got these plates for my birthday from my brother-in-law. Such a sweet birthday party. These are kind of a collectible this company. It's called Gmunda, and it's kind of a collectible thing here. And I have to say that most of their patterns on their dishes, I'm not a huge fan. Oh, here in Austria. It's an Austrian brand. But they do have one line that they made that has pink polka dots, and then another one. I'm talking about dishes, yeah? Like plates and cups and all that stuff. Okay, just making sure that we're all on the same page. Get it? Junk journal page. Anyway, so I'm in a weird mood today, obviously. So they have these, and then the other line that they have that I love is a blue polka dot. And I've been wanting these for years, and you can't find them really in stores. You can only find them used on, online or something like that. And for my birthday, my brother-in-law brought me a set. So I have some plates and some coffee cups and some teacups. I'm seriously considering starting to drink tea for the sole purpose of using these, and a few bowls, which I use them in my craft room because I want to look at them and enjoy them. And yeah, I love it. So the idea was just to take a nice photo of it from above of the plate and then fussy cut it. And I really love how that turned out. I put a doily underneath, which really kind of emphasizes the whole roundness of the dish. And I just really like how it turned out. Now what I'm trying to do is add all my photos to that first half of my signature. And yeah, just playing around with some embellishments. The problem with these butterflies, and I actually knew this as I was foiling them, is that they're just a bit too large for this format. I am going to include the pink ones, but the gold ones are really, really huge. So I don't know, I'll have to, give it some thought. That was a lot of, to give it some thought on how to include them in this journal. If I want to include them, we'll see. I don't know. The problem is that this is getting so chunky. I really think I need to start making my pages kind of more focused on photos and journaling, and maybe calm down a little bit with the embellishments, which is kind of a sad thought, but there's a lot going on in this journal. What I may also do, we'll see, I may go in and kind of remove pages I'm not too crazy about. I'm not gonna take out any photos or journaling, but if there are some just like decorational photos or just photos that I added and didn't really do too much with them, I can still remove them. My first signature is already stitched. I show you exactly how I did that in my binding signature video, so you can see it all step by step. It's super, super easy. But my second and third signatures, which are not finalized yet, are still not stitched, and I have removed several pages already that I didn't really like, and then added pages that I did like. So it's a very versatile system, which for some people might not work because you have then too many choices. Maybe you want to just be committed to something, but for me it's working really well, because I do feel like I have a really good foundation and a lot of things going on, but I can still kind of change things and tweak things. And I really want to be kind of in love with every page of this journal. So I might just go back and, take out stuff I'm not too crazy about. Okay, another bad photo, but a very cute story. So this is Lily defending her little kitchen there, because she was storing, let's call it storing and not hiding, or stealing some chocolates in her kitchen. So yeah, it's all documented, it's all journaled, and I hope you enjoyed this video. We're coming to the end. I'll see you soon in another one. Bye.